Oh.
Another happy landing.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for clicking on the video. If you did click on this video, I'm sure that you're probably shopping for a gaming chair in 2021. I've literally done hours of research into what makes a gaming chair the right for a specific person based on size and weight and a number of other factors. So I want to go over what you should look for, because obviously you're clicking on this video because you're interested in a chair, but you might not want to shell out a ton of money without knowing that the chair you're picking is right for you. And the chair that I'm going to use for reference in this video is the Ewin Flash Series chair. And the reason I'm going to be talking about this chair is because when I did all that research, I found that this chair checked all the boxes for the best price. And for that reason, I actually reached out to Ewin and asked if they would like to be a sponsor for the video, and they agreed. So if you are interested in this chair, after I go over everything at the end of the video, there is a 30% discount code, Jake Randall, that you can use to purchase this chair. And there's a link in the description to this exact chair that I have right here. The major things that are probably your concern when you're looking for a gaming chair is comfort, making sure it's durable and is going to last, and of course, price. Obviously, if you had unlimited money, you could get probably an incredible chair, but you're looking for a chair that can do those other things, comfort and durability, without breaking the bank completely. You want to make sure you're getting good value for your money, and that's what this video is going to explain. For example, oh, I'm sorry. You caught me being in my gardening for today. Now, if you're shopping for a chair, potentially you're going to do things like what I just did and spill some coffee. Don't you want a chair that's going to be easy to clean up if something like that happens? Well, the Ewin racing chair, and you can look at other gaming chairs as well, uses something called polyurethane leather. And the amazing thing with that is you can spill things on it, and like I said, I'm letting it sit here for a couple minutes while I explain this, and it can be easily cleaned up just by using a damp cloth. It's not going to stain, it's not going to like sink into the material of the leather, and you'll notice a lot of the premium chairs out there use this type of leather, and it's really good for furniture for this reason, that it can be easily cleaned, which I'm going to demonstrate right now. So we've gotten this just a little wet, just to make sure that we're being able to clean it. You see there's like ice, everything in here. First, we're just going to soak up some of that coffee. And we're going to knock the ice onto the ground. Definitely want to do that. I might speed up the footage a little bit here. Now I am going to cut just probably for 1 second while I get the floor, because that will get sticky. So what's actually incredible is in the time it took for me to clean up the mess that I made on the floor, after just wiping this down with a damp towel and then going over it once more to dry, it's already completely dry. I did not use any cleaning agents. I did not use anything besides the towel. It is not sticky whatsoever. It's completely clean and dry in just minutes, just from being wiped down from iced coffee. And as you can see, I am dry as well. The other thing that I would love to mention real quick is the cold cure foam. Again, we've talked about the polyurethane leather. That makes it easy, spill proof, easy to clean. But more important than it being able to stay clean is how comfortable and durable it is. And if you look up cold cure foam, you'll find this appearing on screen now. And basically what makes cold cure foam special is it's a much higher density than regular foam. So let me explain what that means. Is basically, you'll notice when I push on this, it doesn't seem to go down, right? At all. And if you're looking at a cheaper chair, not only is that going to take a lot longer to pop back up, but over time, if it's not cold cure foam, if it's like a regular foam, it will start to get thinner and thinner. And you might have experienced this with a cheap office chair in the past. It'll actually get to the point where you're almost just sitting directly on the plastic because all of the foam has eroded. You won't have that problem with cold cure foam. So when you're looking at a gaming chair to buy, make sure in the materials you're looking at a cold cure foam, because you don't want it to sag. You don't want to have to buy another chair in a year. You don't want to cheap out. Now, besides the leather and the inserts, which for the Ewin chair, we've got the cold cure foam, we've got the polyurethane leather. You'll see that in a lot of the higher end chairs. The last material I want to talk about is the base. And the Ewin Flash Series chair has a metal base, and that is the highest quality that you can get. So you'll see right here that the metal base, solid, right? This is important because if you use a plastic base, this is essentially the entire support for the whole chair itself. So even if everything else is good, if this base is plastic, that can also cause the chair to kind of deteriorate and form over time if you're above a certain weight. One pro tip is if you are lightweight, you can get away with the plastic base because you're not going to be putting the same amount of pressure on the chair every day. However, it's still recommended to go with the metal base if you can. And the metal base is going to keep the entire chair intact. And obviously that's what you want. You want your chair to last as long as possible. So a good solid metal base is the other really important thing to look for. Now, obviously I'm out here finger gunning, doing hype sessions all day. And in my previous chair before I got this one, and this is what part of inspired me to make this video, to try to help other people from making the same mistake I did, is I had huge back problems with that chair. The way it was set just was not in a way where I could comfortably sit all the way back and still be able to stream. So I find myself having to sit on the edge and basically like hunch over. This is a little dramatic. It wasn't this bad, but this is basically what I'd be doing to make sure that the camera could see my face and I could operate everything. I'd be like this, and I would do this for hours at a time because that chair, if I was all the way back, it was almost like this. And even though it was adjustable, I just couldn't do it in a way where I could like reach everything. So what's really important with when a chair is the amount of range it has with moving back and forth. You'll notice the Ewin chair also has a very, very deep seat. And this is the average size chair. They actually have one for XL as well that's even deeper than this. But this has all the way from 155 degrees back and 5 degrees forward, which can be really important if you are trying to lean back but still game. It lets your arms reach out so much further while still putting that pressure on. Now, if you're going to lean it forward this much, it comes with a neck pillow and a lumbar pillow as well. You'll notice most of these gaming chairs do. If you're going to lean forward, you might want to actually remove the lumbar or the neck pillow or both. But you can adjust it how you want it as well. If I was going to have it forward like this, if I can get it right in the right spot, which you can do fairly easily with this chair, it actually does feel pretty nice. But one of my favorite things to do is to take advantage of how far this can lean back. So let's see what that looks like right now. Oh, yep, there it is. So one of my favorite positions is just lean back slightly like this. And I love to be able to browse on the internet. This is another reason why the armrests are really good as well. And with the Ewin chair, there's actually 4 different angles on their Flash Series chair that you can get the armrest to do. So 3 positions for each one. You can see that right there. And that's perfect for finger gunning on the go, if you know what I mean. But let's continue to get this all the way back to 155 degrees. Oh. And I'm not gonna lie, this almost feels like zero gravity, and this is nice. And if you're gonna be spending a significant amount of money on a gaming chair, and you're already making sure it has all these other features we've talked about, why not make sure it actually can do the things that are gonna make you feel comfortable in any type of position. This is honestly better than lying down on a couch Maybe not better than a bed, but honestly, with the lumbar support, I can get more relief from my back lying back in this chair sometimes than I actually can in my bed. I kind of don't want to get up now, but I will. So I really hope this video helped you a lot, and now you kind of know what to look for when it comes to picking the right gaming chair. But again, the reason that I reached out to Ewin and asked them if they wanted to sponsor this video was because I found that with all the research I did, not only did their chairs meet all the requirements, but they had the best price. And that's what really set them apart. And I did ask them why they were able to have such competitive prices. And they explained to me they actually have their own manufacturing facilities. So all those other companies that use overseas manufacturing facilities, pay them to make their products, Ewin doesn't have to do that because they just own their own facility. So that's why they're able to have that lower price. That's why they're the chair that I recommend. And again, if you are interested in this chair, you can use code Jake Randall at the link in the description. But either way, I hope the video helped you, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next one. Have a fantastic day.